Caravaggio, The Beheading of St. John the Baptist. This painting, as the title suggests, depicts the beheading of John the Baptist. It is a commissioned work by the Knights of Malta for an altarpiece. The scene takes place in a dark dungeon. The background is heavily inspired by the depiction of prisons in the criminal code of the Knights of Malta. The main figures are placed in the lower left corner, and although they only occupy a small quarter of the painting, they are depicted life-size due to the oversized dimensions of the canvas. The 5 figures are positioned in front of a large stone archway. John the Baptist is pressed to the ground. Only a cloth in bright red partially covers his naked body. His eyes are closed, his hands tied behind his back. The man pushing him down is the executioner carrying out the beheading. His muscular upper body appears strained. He wears only a light cloth tied around his hips. In his left hand, he holds a knife hidden behind his bent back. Another, noticeably longer knife lies on the ground in front of him, indicating that the first cut through the throat has already been made. Blood gathers in front of the executed man's neck. On the far left stands a young woman in a long dark green skirt, representing Salome. She holds a golden bowl in her hands, ready to catch the Baptist's head. Another, noticeably older woman stands beside her in a dark gown. Her gray hair is pulled back. She holds her hands to her face in shock and watches the execution in disbelief. To her right stands the jailer, dressed in tight, light-colored clothing with a colorful cloth over his shoulders. He carries a large bunch of keys on his belt. Pointing with his finger towards the bowl, he seems to be giving orders. In the right half of the painting, 2 more men look through a grill. They are additional prisoners, watching the scene with wide eyes. Are they the next ones to be executed? The painting is kept rather subdued and dark, except for the 2 colorful cloths. Only the Baptist and the executioner are brightly illuminated and thus stand out in the foreground. It is the only signed painting by the artist. His signature can be found in the blood running from the Baptist's neck. Caravaggio created further works that deal with the moments following this execution.